Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I last posted any videos in this channel, but today I had to come here and talk about something really interesting because I just watched the Tamil movie G.O.A.T starring Vijay. It's a Tamil movie and it was released in Ireland tonight at 11:45 p.m. I went to see the movie and it's like almost 4 a.m. right now because the movie is 3 hours long and I just came back home and I'm recording this. And going into the cinema to watch this movie, I had zero expectations. I did not think that this movie was going to land, and wrong I was. Because this, in my opinion, is the best movie so far in Vijay's career. For me, until now, Vijay's best movie has been G.O.A.T. But in this movie, he does more than that. He actually delivers as an actor. The first 30 to 40 minutes of this movie is very crucial because if you're not able to connect with the emotions in that first 30 to 40 minutes of this movie, you might not enjoy the next, 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours of the movie. It's not just Vijay, but also the actors. Every single actor in this movie has a role in this movie, and the script gives them the opportunity to shine, and they do it. The actor who plays Vijay's son, the little boy in this movie, he really delivered as well as an actor. It made me feel so emotional to the point that I actually wept and I had tears in my eyes. For me, the first half of this movie was fire. It's every supporting actor, everybody delivered, everybody had a good opportunity to shine, and the script allowed them the opportunity to shine. So I must say that this movie is a class movie. This is a family entertainer for those people who wants to go and see an actual movie rather than something that has been coming out in the recent years. This is not a Leo. This is not a G.O.A.T or a Teri. This is something else. This is what Kabali wanted to be. Classy movie. But it failed. But when it comes to G.O.A.T, the movie delivers. Now, the action scenes in this movie are excellent. There was no over-the-top action. There's no bullshit. There's no gimmick or tackiness in the action scenes. It was beautifully done. Some people might not like it because it doesn't have that Anirudh beats in the background and so much over-the-top action. The action in this movie is class. The action in this movie is interesting to watch. It's well choreographed. It's amazing. It's the speed, the pacing, the choreography, the camera movements for the action scenes. I really loved it. Now, when it comes to the VFX, it's much better than Leo. Not that I didn't like the VFX in Leo, because what matters is, at the end of the day, if you are able to enjoy, if you are able to understand what's going on story-wise, if you are entertained by what you're seeing on screen, then that's all that matters, right? And I was entertained by the VFX in Leo. Although, it does look like Need for Speed game. It does look terrible at times, but to me, that was one of the best part about the movie of how ridiculous the VFX was, and I was somehow able to enjoy it. Like, the people that I showed it to, they were also entertained. When it comes to this movie, the VFX is done really well. Yet in the second half, there's about 5 minutes where the VFX went over the top. It was just, I saw that on the screen and I was like, oh my God. But it's only for 5 minutes and then it gets better. What's going on the screen with the characters and the story and the script, it's entertaining. It will keep you hooked. So I wasn't really noticing any of the things that was in the background, like the bad VFX or the green screen when it was happening. Now, because I have already seen a certain Hollywood movie, I won't say which one, I was able to see what was coming in the second half, what to expect. But then the movie But then this is the brilliance of the scripting, right? It took me down a rabbit hole and then to a completely different route. It derailed me from having an assumption about the movie. So that was good. The comedy in this movie was good. I enjoyed it, and I think the family audience will enjoy it as well. I think this movie is for anyone who wants to see something new from Vijay. This movie is refreshing on many levels, and of course there are, multiple Vijay in this movie. And while you're watching the movie, because of the way he separates the characters from each other with his mannerisms and individual characteristics of those characters, certain way of speaking, certain actions, you actually start to believe that there's actually two Vijay on screen. During the second half of the movie, most of the time I did not even think that that's actually Vijay doing the two roles. It felt like two people on screen acting two different characters. So Vijay was able to manipulate my brain to make me believe that there was actually two people on screen. So that's good acting. I love the music in this movie. The background score, Yuvan Shankar Raja has done a fantastic job. It's refreshing. The BGM in this movie was interesting and tasteful. The overall making of this movie, kudos to the director and editor of this movie. Although the movie is 3 hours long, you don't feel bored. One of the things that I didn't like in this movie, apart from that 5 minute of VFX in the second part, which was over the top, there was also a song that was totally out of place. But then there's another song which I thought was excellent. The choreography for that song was amazing. And the music, the dance, again, I really loved it. That's my favorite song in the movie. If you are thinking of watching this movie, do watch the movie. Watch it at the cinema and go with an open mind. This is not the regular Vijay template baked in movie. And yeah, have you seen the movie? What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Again, to Vijay and his team, excellent work, amazing movie. Please do make more movies like this. Thanks everyone.